How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 1 of What If. This episode is titled, What If Captain Carter were the First Avenger? Now, I'm pretty sure we all know what this premise is, an anthology series where each episode focuses on some new character where they're in a completely different scenario to what they have been in the MCU. So, for example, what if Thanos were an Avenger? What if Loki replaced Thor and Thor was the villain? What if Deadpool took a shit on Spider-Man's lawn? I don't fucking know. There's so much potential with this show because infinite possibilities, right? You could just have this one different variable and everything could be different. Like, what if the Sokovia Accords never happened? Like, maybe Infinity War would have been different, right? There's so many different variables, and I can't wait to see what they do with the show, because from the trailer, we're getting some zombies, we're getting some, like, Spider-Man as a Sorcerer Supreme, like, I think Ultron with the gauntlet, that shit's going to be cool. I assume this is just going to follow the same premise as the First Avenger, but we just get Peggy as, you know, Cap. And it also looks like there's some kind of Iron Man, like, warmonger thing that she's on top of. So I don't know what that is. Probably Howard, maybe. I don't see why it wouldn't be Howard. That pretty much sums it up. That's the whole premise of the show, just what if scenarios. So let's stop doolalleying around and get right into the fucking episode. Oh, that's different. An intro on top of an intro. Jeffrey Wright, Bernard did. Haley Atwell, Sebastian Stan, oh shit. Yeah. Dominic Cooper, Ross Marquand, Red Skull did. Fucking Aaron did.
Creating
oh, Black Widow's there. Oof, that's a bit weird timing with the lawsuit.
And ponder the question.
What if?
What if? The Nazi army marches across Europe.
Yes.
Leaving death.
Hey.
A skinny kid from Brooklyn became Captain America.
Yeah.
But in another universe, a single choice created a whole
the
new
multiverse.
hero.
All this to make one super soldier.
That sounds pretty good. If that isn't Chris Evans, that's pretty good. Animation's a bit, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't have to feel it.
But soon it would be her venturing into the unknown and creating a new world.
The guy with the glasses, right, he attacks the Hydra agent. He attacks him and not later on. Wow. Oh. Is that Tommy Lee Jones' character? He just get killed? Wow. That was very different.
Me.
Oh.
How that was a drop.
Them Winkles.
We either do this, we're gonna lose everything. It has to be now.
Do you know how much this costs?
We won't get another shot.
So she's just gonna hop in?
Hang on. Howard, get ready.
Agent Carter.
What are you doing?
Steve's just laying there bleeding out. It's kind of weird that they've got no blood. He was shot. Very similar.
An absolute success.
What the
an
fuck?
absolute failure.
I understand this is not the desired outcome, but I can be more than a human pinprick.
Someday your blood might tell us how to make a real super soldier.
You have a super soldier.
Women aren't soldiers.
I mean, I get, like, the time, like World War II, right? It makes sense.
Nice left hook.
Not according to Colonel Flynn, that weapons great moron.
Wear a crazy costume, being told to smile 10 times a day.
He wouldn't. He couldn't. Could he?
Bucky.
Hey.
Buddy of mine. From Brooklyn.
We all have someone fighting for us. It would be nice if we could fight for them.
The Winkles are weird. I mean, I get what they're trying to do, but it just looks weird. They just appear and then disappear. That's not how fucking Winkles work. Oh, is this is the beginning of... Hey, Hydra did...
Hydra, Hitler's very own supernatural sciences division.
The Tesseract was the jewel of Odin's treasure room, fabled to hold the power to rewrite the very...
God, Ross Marquand just does a really good job there. Tesseract.
It's called the Tesseract.
As soon as we're done with the Infinity Stones, they bring them right back.
This doesn't concern you. You're lucky to be in the room.
Colonel.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Your covert skills need work.
Then this is gonna be awkward.
Oh. He just redesigned the shield. Was it originally American and then he just painted over it? Oh shit. Oh, I mean that shield's just gonna deflect. Yep. Since when? Was Cap ever? Did Cap do that? Didn't work the same. That was too big of a vehicle. Oh, that guy's. Oh, they're dead, dude. Like they're dead. Action's pretty good. Then the animation is good for the action.
Sending in a fragile Fraulein to fight for them.
Fragile.
Oh. You should break his leg.
Exactly.
Is this nuclear?
Are you listening?
You're an agent. You're not qualified for field duty.
Oh, I know exactly what to do with this.
Well, they got the Tesseract much sooner than they did in the film.
If your friend was taken prisoner by Hydra.
Bucky's unit is now 50 kilometers behind the front line.
Okay, so Bucky still gets caught.
I owe you one.
You owe me more than that. You owe me a dance.
Oh no, don't do this shit again, dude. We're gonna go through the same things, but it's gonna be the other way around.
If I have a go.
Is that what happened in the original? This over-exaggerated action is fucking insane.
When did dames fight like that?
Oh,
Who are you supposed to be?
yeah. That was weirdly delivered. Hey, there's that action shot right there, dude. She deflected the tank shot.
What in heavens?
And Iron Man? Iron Man? Warmonger?
Hey, Peggy. Now you owe me one.
Oh! He's dead. Jesus, that's fucking big. It's like unnecessarily big.
We have a war to win.
Alright. How's that? Oh, very comic book shots right there.
Yes, sir. I told Stark to build it myself.
No, he didn't. This would have been really cool to see. That's the end of the episode. Oh my god, it's Hogwarts. Castle Wolfenstein, dude.
Captain Carter, the Fuhrer demands your presence in Berlin.
Fuck the Fuhrer.
You lost the Tesseract, and now you play with metal trinkets.
True champion of Hydra shall be summoned from beyond the stars.
He sounds a little different than he did before. Maybe they used voiceover from the film. Okay, so that still happens then. Oh,
Hydra will rise from its ashes.
fucking. Yeah, I know, I'm not doing that. No.
But the serum doesn't allow me to feel the effects.
Wait, really?
I'm no longer screaming to be heard, to be seen, to be in the room. You're my hero, Steve. I
Oh.
mean, you're a hero.
That's not gonna happen. They're gonna get interrupted. Like, come on.
Hey,
Yep, there it is.
Stole a Jeep. Oh, no. No, you continue. Just pretend I'm not here.
Wait, that's not it, is it? Oh, fuck. Are we gonna see Bucky fall again? What if Steve falls from it? And if they remix it, like Steve becomes the Winter Soldier? Oh, fuck off. Okay, that was close.
You almost ripped my arm off.
Rogers,
Oh. Is that the same arm too?
Peggy, go! Get out of...
Okay. So I was kind of right, I think. That's good. That's a future What If episode there. What if Steve Rogers was the Winter Soldier? Alright, okay, that's an avalanche. Does that freeze him in the ice?
You said the Hydra Stomper was indestructible.
It is.
I was wondering when you might visit.
Beat the
me.
shit out of him.
the Red Skull has taken cover here at Castle de Crake in the Black Forest. We burned that castle to the ground.
Oh, wait, since when could... When? That guy's dead, dude. Like, he's dead. Jesus. Oh, there he is, big boy, Red Skull. Oh, that was easy. That's Steve. What is that? Why? The Kraken from Pirates of the Caribbean? Nope, you're dead. Jesus! He's actually dead now, though. He doesn't go to vomit. Wait, that's a different colour. Oh. What? Oh wow. Just reverse. Oh, who's getting sucked in?
I told you it was indestructible.
Now it's gonna get destroyed. My God, it is the Kraken from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Peggy, no!
I have to. I can end this.
You owe me a dance lesson.
Saturday, she ain't making it back. Like, she's not even frozen. You know? Red Skull's dead. Like, there's no coming back from that one. This is where she's gone. Oh! 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 Avengers 1, dude! Wait, so Loki didn't come through this time?
The war ended almost 70 years ago.
Hey!
We won the war.
I don't know how to feel on that ending. It felt rushed, that ending, but because it was different from the film a little bit. But
Cannot, will not interfere, for I am
the Watcher.
the Watcher.
You fucking lazy shit. You just watching shit happen. That was good. That was a good first episode, and it definitely seems like they're going to continue her story in some kind of fashion with she interacts with Tony Stark. What if Captain Carter met Tony Stark? See, that would have been cool. Peggy respected Howard, right? She was close with Howard. Not as much as Steve. Steve barely knew Howard that much, to be fair. Hey, I mean, I guess Steve is basically just replacing Peggy. So there's no Winter Soldier in this timeline then. I'm not a big fan of that ending though. Like, it felt very rushed. With like, she hops through the portal, she sees Nick Fury, and it's like, "Where's Steve? It's been 70 years. Oh, I'm just glad will you be okay? I'm just glad the war ended." You know, like it felt very rushed, that ending. Like with First Avenger, it felt more built up throughout the movie. Like, he wakes up, they make him seem like he's in the past with the way they decorated everything, and they had like the TV on, and then he was like, "I remember this match. I was there." And then he runs, he escapes, and then he ends up in the middle of like Times Square. Right? He looks around, he gets surrounded by S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. Then he meets Nick Fury and he says, "It's been 70 years, you've been on ice for 70 years. And then he's like, and then Nick Fury asks, like, "Will you be okay?" And he's like, "I had a date." See, I think the ending here was a bit rushed. So does that mean, like, Loki never came through the Avengers 1 portal then? So what, So what events happened differently there then? Instead of Loki coming through, Peggy came through. I think the animation's interesting. It's like static when they're like doing dialogue. I don't like it that much, but when there's action, I think it works. Because it's very over-exaggerated action. It's not like live action where it's just, it feels more like realistic in terms of like the hits and stuff. This one feels a bit more over-exaggerated comic book action, which is perfectly fine. I mean, this is basically what it is. It's a comic book. Voice acting was good. I like the guy who did Steve. Like that definitely wasn't Chris Evans, but it was close. You know, and I'm fine with Chris Evans not coming back because it doesn't have that same weight when it's an animation. Because even like Sebastian Stan's sounded a bit weird at moments in the episode. It's like, that doesn't really seem like Bucky. Like, I kind of wish there was more. Because now next episode's not even going to focus on this, is it? That's the problem with anthology. You start getting into it towards the end, and then it's like, I've seen anthology shows, but they've always been weird to me because it just doesn't have that same feeling as a continuous story. Like, because now next episode's not even going to focus on what just happened in this episode, so it's going to be very weird as a reaction show. But it's definitely going to be fun, I think, just in terms of all the different what-if scenarios. Ross Marquand as Red Skull. I mean, he didn't really do much, Red Skull, to be fair. He got the Tesseract, then died. At least Red Skull's alive in the actual MCU. Well, not the canon, but more like the actual timeline, should I say. It's kind of weird that they got the Tesseract so quick, though, because it's like, why did... What the fuck is his name? Something, it starts with Z, right? Zola. Arnim Zola. Yeah, so I don't think, like, we know Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans aren't coming back, which is fine. I'm totally fine with that. Like I said, it's animation. Who cares? It's not the same as live action. And plus, like, they deserve a best, man. They've been leading the charge for the MCU since the very beginning. Right? So I'm perfectly fine if they just want to take a break from it. Doesn't mean they won't come back. I think maybe one day if they do like a Secret Wars or like a multiversal, like an actual multiverse war. Maybe there could be a way they bring back Tony Stark, but it's not our Tony Stark in a way. Just so we hold it, that his death still holds a bit of weight, which still doesn't make sense, by the way, because Tony's death is a bit stupid, because you could just use the time stone and then reverse what happened. Maybe that'll be a what if scenario. What if they reverse time on Tony and he never died? That's too long of a title, though. What if Tony never died, maybe? What if Cap was a sacrifice? I did feel like some of the writing, though, like, let's be honest, some of the writing was a little bit shit. Like that line Bucky had when they visited Peggy. When Peggy rescued him. Like, it felt... I don't know if it was the writing or the way Sebastian Stan delivered the line. It just felt off to me. I think it feels more kid-friendly. Maybe that's it. Because I think, at least with the live action, they feel a bit more... Like, they're not adult films. Obviously, they're not, like, rated R. But they're still real compared to, like, animation. And the animation feels a bit more kid-friendly than the live action. But I mean, she was killing dudes, but like it's the same thing with the beginning of the episode. Like, Steve got shot. There was no blood. Right? So that's the part that doesn't make sense. There's been blood in the MCU. Like, you know, Spider-Man was bleeding, Tony was bleeding. Now there's blood in the MCU. But oh, the fucking Black Widow did what she did in that film, Jesus. Like, the pacing's weird. Maybe I should put it like that. The pacing's very weird, and I think it reminds me of the 90s Spider-Man show a little bit. Like, where they quickly, like, rush through an arc, like, with weird-ass pacing. But because it's a kid's show, you loved it, right? That's how I feel with this. Because you've got to do so much in so little time. You've got to start this story, right? In terms of, like, okay, this is the what if. This is what happens instead of this happening. And then you have to set that up and make it actually progress in terms of the storyline. And then remix it in a way. Right? And then end it differently. So it's hard to do it with an anthology series, I think. If it was a continuous story, I think the pacing would be better and the writing could have been better. I look at this show as a filler show until Hawkeye. Or Shang-Chi, I guess. I mean, that's basically what it is, right? It's just what-if scenarios, right? They're not... Like, it's canon, but it's not going to do anything for, like, the main plot, I don't think. Maybe it will, but I doubt it. But, hell, we could get a potential, like, a new team of Avengers in the what-if universe. Like, we could have Captain Carter, T'Challa, because I think T'Challa's next episode, right? Being taken by, Yondu. I feel like this show isn't going to have a lot to talk about in terms of story developments, because I mean there's not much of a story, to be fair. It's just what if this happened instead of that. It's cool to see, but to talk about, I don't think it's as engaging as you think it would be. But yeah, okay, so Red Skull's dead. Captain Carter is in 2011. Like, would it be 2012? It would be 2012, right? I think. Yeah, no, 2012, because she appeared when Avengers 1 was meant to take place. That's the more... to me, that's the most interesting part of it. Like, what happens there, then? Like, what happened to Loki? Right? Did Loki never turn bad in this version? Yeah, we got Samuel L. Jackson at the end, it sounded like, I think. At first, I thought they were going to, like, remix the Winter Soldier stuff, because on the train exploded, they faked us out with Steve's death, because I thought it would have been interesting if instead of Bucky becoming the Winter Soldier, Steve becomes the Winter Soldier, and that creates like a new story arc if they continue Peggy's story, which they've confirmed they're doing next season. I think every season is going to focus like at least one episode on Captain Carter, which is cool, because I think that character was very interesting. And honestly, I think it kind of does justice to Hayley Atwell in a way, because she kind of got sidelined with that Agent Carter show, right? And now she's basically returning, even though it's only like 20 minutes. And this is what I'm talking about in terms of the pacing. The episode's only about 28 minutes. For one episode, I mean, you can do a lot with 28 minutes, but when it's an anthology show, you really can't. Like, you can with a continuous story, but not an anthology series. Because you've got so little time to do so much, but it's just a fun show. Like, this is the whole show right here. It's just a fun, like, oh, it's cool to see these differences. Yeah, maybe if I didn't know going into this that this is what the episode would have been, it might have been better. But there's like the title literally spoils the episode like what happens in the episode. What if this happened? So it's like when you see it happen, it's just like, oh, okay, you spoiled the episode by the title. So it's like, you know, like I know next episode is what if T'Challa was taken by Yondu, or what if T'Challa became a Guardian. I think next episode might be pretty emotional because it's basically, you know, Chadwick's last performance, right, for the MCU, and that's going to be a little bit of a tearjerker because I think they might do a dedication to him in the episode. There's no way they won't. Yeah, I think next episode should be pretty fun, just seeing like what would happen with T'Challa being with Drax. Oh my god, dude. Is Dave Bautista voice acting? Please. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you for the Bad Batch finale on Friday. Ta-ta and farewell.